Fondant itself as a material is a very challenging thing to work with because it basically takes on the form of anything that it sticks to. Typically, every fondant cake takes over 4 days to complete. There's a lot of preparation work to do to the cake before you can actually lay on the fondant. So you have to stack up the cake tiers to form one tier, cover it with a chocolate ganache and pull the sides so that it looks absolutely completely vertical and horizontal on the top so it looks like a block. And then after that, you have to put it overnight to chill for it to completely harden, and only then can you actually lay on the fondant. This is the only way for you to get a really crisp and clean, sharp finish. I was a newspaper journalist for many years. When I had my second kid, I wanted to have a change in pace. I wanted to do wedding cakes because to me, wedding cakes is like the ultimate cake. You know, it's stacked, it's tall, it's grand, and you know, you can make it really beautiful. It's like the cake of a lifetime. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna head towards that. So I didn't go to pastry school. I have no background in art, no background in design. Never done anything that's got being creative and visual. It was quite a challenge to teach myself. The earlier designs were really what I could handle, so they were very easy things like, you know, just like cutting shapes and sticking them on and very simple flowers and things like that. The first Vera Wang cake was actually a dress worn by a bride, a client. It was actually quite a simple one, just a horizontal stripe all the way down the dress and one big giant flower here. So I just made like fondant stripes, just like, you know, try to copy it exactly and then make a big flower and put it on one side. It was almost like eating the gown, you know, because it was exactly how it was. I'm influenced by anything. Personally, I really like architecture. I like textiles, graphics, things like that. So I'm always doing on the net, looking at pictures, what other people are doing, and try to always thinking, how can I make this into a cake? What I'm interested to see is to try to bring a bit of Asian element into this art form. I really love things that look very simple and clean and, you know, very intricate detail. So I find Japanese ceramics very inspiring, ikebana, just the proportions, just very subtle colors and maybe just a little bit of gold and metallic. And the very interesting textures, asymmetry, which I want to put into my cakes, and we'll see how it goes. So Vera Wang, the bridal boutique in Singapore, has asked me to make a dummy cake for them for their trunk show, which will showcase the latest collection, the Vera Wang collection. So I spent some time looking at the dresses in her current collection. This time, it's a return to a lot of ivory laces, a use of a lot of laces. Some dresses actually has got like 5 layers of different laces just stacked on top of each other to form the skirt. So I wanted to have laces on the cake, and it starts off with the color actually, because what I love is actually the color of skin. When a woman wears lace, the color of her skin, it just takes on like a very pale peach. So that's the color that I've colored the fondant as a base. So the fondant is colored a very pale peach, and then I add just a hint of black just to dull it down a little bit. And then from there, I'll cut out the lace pieces and then stick it on in a way that kind of resembles some of the formations that I saw on the dress. With this cake, I just want people to go, wow. Hopefully, it will be a bit more interpretive and the finishing will be more refined. It's a time-consuming thing, but what you end up getting is really, hopefully, a piece of a work of art.